flow. We are gonna start in a tabletop position. So I want everybody to meet on the floor. Hands and knees are gonna be on the floor. You're gonna have a nice flat back. Let me turn so you guys can see me. So you want your hands directly underneath your shoulders, knees directly underneath your hips, and you want a nice flat back. Good morning, guys. So from here, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do two poses. We're gonna alternate from a cow pose to a really exaggerated tailbone up to the ceiling. You wanna take your gaze up toward the ceiling, and then we're gonna go to a cat pose, which is when we tuck our tailbone under, roll our chin to our chest, and lift our shoulders to the ceiling. All right, guys, so follow along with me. We're gonna be back in that tabletop position. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna inhale to the cat pose. Tuck your chin in, roll your shoulders, and really lift your back to the ceiling. Exhale, slow and controlled. Roll your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Really exaggerate that curve in your spine. Shoulders are down and relaxed. You're pressing through both of your palms evenly. And you're gonna look in front of you. Next, inhale. Inhale super deep through your nose. Press into the floor. Lift your chest. Tuck your chin in. Exhale, back to that cow pose. Nice, guys. From here, we turn back to that tabletop position. You're gonna walk your hands about 6 more inches in front of where they were from that tabletop. Tuck your toes under, and we're gonna send our tailbone up and back into our first downward facing dog. So in downward facing dog position, you wanna make sure that you're reaching your chest to your thighs. Your weight's even between the palms of your hands. You wanna make sure that all of your weight is even through your feet too. So try not to lay to one side or the other. You want to reach your chest to your thighs, send your tailbone up and back, suck your belly in, and hold it here. Let your head hang heavy, let it relax. From here, I want you to slowly walk your hands and feet together. Leave your feet out wide, a little bit wider than hip distance apart, and we're gonna hang. Grab your opposite elbows, sway side to side. Feel that stretch going down the back side of your legs. Try to roll your weight to the front of your toes and sway. All right, from here, we're gonna put both of our hands down onto the floor. So I want you guys to bend your knees as much as you have to make sure that your hands are flat. Our feet are still gonna be out wide, a little bit wider than hip distance apart here, but make sure your hands are flat. Today I'm pretty tight from riding bikes a lot this week, so I'm bending my knees a lot to make sure that my hands are flat. That's totally fine, guys. You wanna let your head hang heavy, relax your neck here, and just press into the floor. Hold it here. All right, so from here, what we're gonna do, you wanna bend your left knee deeply. Try to straighten out your right leg as you lift your right arm high to the ceiling. Try to reach towards the ceiling, open your chest towards that right side, and right hand comes back down to the floor. Level back out, let your head hang heavy. Now bend your right knee deeply, try to straighten out your left leg and send your left arm nice and high. Your right hand is still pressing into the floor. Left arm goes back down. We're gonna add to that one more time. Here we go. Bend your left knee deeply, straighten out your right leg, right arm goes nice and high. Try to open up your chest to that right side. Roll your shoulder down and back. From here, we're gonna wrap our right arm behind our back. Try to reach for your left thigh. Right arm goes high. Right hand comes down. And switch sides. Bend that right knee, straighten out your left leg, left arm goes high. Wrap that left arm behind your back, reach for your right hip. Left arm goes high, one more time. Left hand comes down to the floor. Slowly heel toe your feet together. And we're gonna rise up nice and slow. Make sure your head's the last thing to come up. It's been a while since our head's been above our heart. It's normal to feel a little dizzy here, so just take a second, put your hands on the small of your back, press your hips forward, roll them out. Good. All right. Shake it out. Woo. Okay guys, that was our nice little warm up this morning. So the next part of our yoga flow, this is what I want you guys to record and send in today for your points. So we're gonna go through this together one time, and then I'm gonna send you guys off on your own to record yourself doing this 3 rounds. So follow along with me. This is the portion that I want you guys to record. So follow along with me. We'll do 1 round together, and then I want you to record yourself doing this for 3 rounds total. All right, guys, here we go. So we're meeting at the top. Feet are together, heels and toes touching. You want to make sure that you're lifted up through your kneecaps, your quads are squeezed super tight, your core is engaged. And I want a nice big inhale, arms all the way up. Palms together, only cross your thumbs, and we're going to reach towards the ceiling. You want to make sure that you're squeezing everything super tight here. Try to have no space between the palms of your hands and your biceps and your ears. You really want to lengthen yourself out here. Good. Hold it here for about 3 more seconds. And slowly reverse swan dive all the way down to the floor. Let the palms of your hands go flat on the floor. Bend your knees. Try to tuck your chin and reach your forehead to your shins. From here, we're going to rise up halfway. Hands on your shins. Roll your shoulders down and back. You should have a flat back here. Look about 6 inches in front of your feet. And exhale, forward fold 1 more time. Try to reach your forehead to your shins. Now slowly inhale all the way up. Arms come up overhead. Give me a slight back bend if that feels good. Exhale 1 more time, all the way down to the floor. From here, you're going to walk yourself out to a high plank. We're going to meet in this high plank position, so you want to make sure that your hands are directly underneath your shoulders. You're in one long straight line. Your core is sucked in tight. Hold everything here. Keep it up, guys. Almost there. Without changing your hands or feet, send your tailbone up and back, downward facing dog. Go back to that plank. Nice, guys. We got to do that 2 more times. Here we go. Back to that downward facing dog. Really reach your chest to your thighs. Back to that plank. 1 more time, guys. Hold it here in that plank position. Send your tailbone up and back. Downward facing dog. All right. Slowly walk your hands and feet together. Rise up nice and slow. Whew. Shake it out. All right, guys. That is the portion that I want you guys to record and do on your own for 3 rounds. So you're going to start standing. Inhale, arms up overhead. Reverse swan dive down to the floor. Tuck your chin in. Head to your shins. Rise up halfway. Back down. Rise up. And then you're going to go through that plank to downward dog series for your core. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Rewatch that 1 more time to make sure that you guys have the flow down. But I want you to record that for 3 rounds and get that sent in before 6:30. Thanks, guys. Have a great morning.